send me. Cup the color pearl and your silhouette embedded in my whole aesthetic. Vintage, two-seater, Fendi, Adidas, Balenci, Price Jesus. Pull over the whip, no reefer. Baby, keep me up, no key one. Got a lot of hoes, don't need them. Baby, give me back my reason. Baby, give me back my reason. And maybe over time we can learn to make it in a life.
Hi everybody, my name is Angel and this is my quarantine combo. First of all, thank you for coming and learning this piece with me. Today I'll be teaching a piece to Save Me by Mark E. Basie, and it's only going to be 4 8 counts, so pretty short, and also it doesn't require a lot of space, so I felt like it'd be very beneficial to learn this piece today. So yeah, let's get started. Cool. Welcome to section 1 out of the 4 sections of this piece. So just gonna get started. The first move, you're just gonna start 45 to the left, and then the first 2 8 counts is a little bit more of a suave sound, so we're just gonna step forward with our right and move forward like so. 1 2. Nice. So after you move forward from 45 to forward, 1 2, you're kind of low, and then 3 and you're gonna hear like a snap, so you're gonna go 3 and. So pretty fast. 3 and from here your leg's not down yet. You're gonna go 4. So it's like a little bit diagonal this way. So from here you're gonna land 4 and 5. Like this. So 4 and 5, there's a lot of things I guess going on. So from 4, you're gonna lift your right leg up and you're just gonna go around so that your body starts to turn to the right. So that's 4 5, 4 and 5, like that. So from here, you're facing 45. At 5, you're gonna go and 6. So from here we're gonna start to hit 3 basses, and it's gonna sound a little bit like this: bass, bass, bass. And in terms of counting, that's gonna go and 6 and 7 8 and 1. So again, it's 6 and 7 8 and 1. So those are the 3 basses that we're gonna hit. In terms of the movement, this is 4 and 5, you're gonna go and bass. So what I'm doing here is I'm gonna step, because right now I think it's like uncomfortable, I think, for me personally. So I'm gonna go and just to reset, and then I'm gonna kick my left knee in, and at the same time I'm kind of gonna tense up my body for the first bass, and then just have my hands here. Belly button, like here, and I'm gonna go from here, I'm gonna go and 6. So I'm just tensing, and that's the bass. So very small, I think. And then from here, while we're waiting for the next bass to come, we're just gonna open up, and again, my knee is going out again. And then now, our hands are gonna go to our chest level and do the same tense texture and go boom, like that. So again, the first bass is hit, open up, hit. And then from the second hit, instead of opening up, you're gonna, oh my God. So you're gonna have your hands here, kind of like boxing. And then the reason why is because the second hit, we're gonna step out with our left and go like this. And then at the same time, you're gonna go here. So that's the third hit. So altogether, those 3 basses are gonna go 4 and 5 and bass, bass, bass. Nice. And in terms of counting, that's gonna go 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 8 and 1. Yay, that's the first 8 count. All right, so altogether, let's just review that first section. Again, 45, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and bass, bass, bass. Nice.
Pearl and your silhouette embedded in my whole aesthetic. Vintage, two-seater, Fendi, white beater, Balenci, Price Jesus.
Welcome to the second section out of the 4 section. So let's get started. Alright, so you just left the first 8 count with a 1. So you did bass and 1. So that's the first count of the second section. So you go 1, and you're gonna stay here for 2 8 counts. So that's 1 2, and then your focus is gonna be 45 to the right still, and then 3 in, you're gonna bring your arms back and throw, because you're gonna hear a clapping sound again, similar to the 3 in, very similar. So you go 1 2 3 in, 3 in, and make sure it kind of like comes back to have a snapping sound to match the sound of the song. So from here you go 1 2 3 in. So as you can see, I want you guys to see my legs. I lifted my right leg up to just kind of have a better swing. And then my focus changes from 45 to forward. And I kind of do like a boom, like that. So from there, 3 in. Right now, your body is tilted this way, like I'm kind of crunching on my side right here. We're gonna change that in 4 in, and we're gonna go 4 in. So now my momentum, instead of it being here, I'm going up here. So going 3 in, 4 in. So just to break that move, from here I'm going cross with my right closer to my face and just opening up to the sky. So again, it's 3 in, 4 in. So don't change your angle until the end. So 3 in, 4 in. Go boom, boom, like that. And then 5 and you pause, like you don't do anything. So 4 in, 5 in. And then after that, the artist, Marky Basie, hello. He starts to change his rhythm when he raps to like a beady beady bat bat dat dat. So for that, we're just gonna break down that combo. I don't know if that's even considered a combo, but the counts will be 60 and a 7 and an 8 and a 1. So from there, you're gonna go 4 in, 5 in. Let's teach you the 6 sienna. So the 6 sienna, you're gonna roll, starting with your right hand, you're gonna go 6 sienna. So 6 sienna. I think I'm just doing 2 rolls, but it doesn't really matter. But because you're so high up, you're just gonna go down to like this level. And then with that, just to add to that, your chest is gonna follow the roll. So you're here, and then as you're rolling, you're gonna go roll, like that. So just to show you from the side, I'm here, I'm rolling, so I'm leading with my chest. I'm going chest, pelvis, crunch. So I'm going boom. So I guess texture-wise, I mean not texture-wise, but tempo-wise, it's gonna go 6 in, boom. All right, so from there, you're already down, so you're gonna go 6 sienna. So it should be pretty like stable, like stance. And then your hands are already rolled, so it should be like here. We're doing a lot of this, a lot of fists today. So from here, 7 and an 8 in is gonna go feet first, I'll teach you. 7 and an 8 in. 7 and an 8 in. And so it's kind of like a butt kick, but instead you're angling it so that the audience can see your legs. So from here, 7 and an 8 in, and you're tucking it in like so. And with that, your arms are just kind of like, you know that groove? Like, I don't even know. What did I just do right there? But you're rolling again as if you're crunching to where your leg is. Like this. Boom, boom. go from 6 and a 7 and a 8 and. And then from here, you're gonna hear a bass on the first count of this third section. So you're gonna go like this, boom. And then that's how you get up. And that's the end of the second section. Again, to review that faster section, you went 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and a 7, and a 8, and a 1, 2. So the kick is 1, and then the landing is 2 in the third section. So that is the second section. All right, let's review the second section now, a little bit faster altogether. So I think I'm gonna connect it with the basses in the first section. So we just did 4, 5, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and a 7 and an 8 and a 1, 2. Nice. Let's play the music now.
Embedded in my whole aesthetic. Vintage, two-seater, Fendi, white beater, Balenci, price Jesus. Pull over the whip, no reefer. Baby, can you up, no key one.
Hi guys, welcome to the third section of the piece. We're just gonna get right into it. So you guys just did 7 and an 8 and a 1. That opens up the third section. So again, that's a bass, right? So you're gonna go boom. Like you're just gonna hit it as hard as you can to have the impact of the sound. So 1, 2, 3, and. So what I'm doing is 1, 2. I'm kind of like, my momentum is like forward after the kick, and then I'm just gonna swing back and go clap forward, and that's 3 and. So 3 and then 4 and is gonna be one of these moves, like boom, ha, that move. So I'll go 3 and step forward. Step backwards. And then you just kind of like follow through with your hands so it goes back to your sides. So just to review that first half, you just did 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so actually I'm not really stepping. I'm just, boom, I'm like leaning to a point where it's bending. And then I'm going back, and this kind of like is tiptoed like this. All right, so that's 4 and, 5 and, you don't do anything, you kind of just follow through. And then 6, 7, this is 6, it's a picture. So going 6, 6, where my elbows are kind of just like back, like this. And then 7 is a plant, so 6, 7. And this movement seems really easy, because it is, but it's not this. You know how you guys are like, this is like a thing? No, it's like this, where there's your fist, your right is on the bottom, and then you put your left on top like this. And you're kind of just like, boom, you just place it, and that's a picture. So go picture, picture, like that. And then from here, you're gonna go around like this, and then the counts are gonna go 6 and, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And it should be easy to do this move right here because your hands are already like this. And then you're just gonna, all right, so that's the third section. So just to review, you guys did from the end of the second section, you guys just did 7 and an 8 and a boom, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Nice. All right, let's kind of tie that to the second section, and then we'll go back all the way to the first section. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 6 and a 7 and an 8 and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. All right, good job guys. So just to review, we're almost done, but I'll go back to the first section and tie all 3 sections together before moving to the last piece. All right, so starting from the beginning, we're facing 45. 5. I want to make sure you guys can see my feet. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. All right, a little faster before music. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and bass, bass. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. All right, I'll show you the music.
Cut the color pearl and your silhouette embedded in my whole aesthetic. Vintage, two-seater, Fendi, white beater, Balenci, price Jesus. Pull over the whip, no reefer. Baby, keep me up, no key one. Got a lot of hoes, don't need them. Baby, give me.
Congratulations, everybody. We made it to the last section of this piece. Yeah. All right, so the last section is pretty easy, pretty chill, so we're just gonna get right into it. So we just did 6, 7, 8, and 1, right? This starts the last section. 1, your weight right now is pretty solid in this left side, so we're just gonna switch sides and at the same time shoo us away, so like this. And that's gonna be 2. So 8, 1, 2. And now your weight should be on your right. 2. And then we're gonna get up using 3, 4, 5 and going 3, 4, and 5. So the side profile for that is here. And then I'm just gonna go up, tiptoe, and going boom, and roll. We're doing a lot of this today. So boom, so it's 3, just kidding. So it's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So once you start to get up, you put your legs together, right? So you're going 2, and then I'm using this to go up, like that. Okay, so you just did 3, 4, and 5 in. 6 and 7 is gonna be a forward motion, and we're gonna start with our right. So our hands are here again. You're just gonna go 6 and 7. So I guess the legs are just going right, left, right. My shoulders are pushing forward with my left first, like this. So I'm going forward and forward. So right now, your left shoulder should be more forward, which makes it kind of like angled up like this. So that's 6 and 7. Pretty fast, so boom, boom, boom. From here, 7, you're gonna wave in this formation, or in this stance for 80 Anna, and you're gonna go start your wave in your right shoulder, which should shift the shoulders from the other angle, like the other diagonal. And so it's gonna go 80 and 1. So from here, you're gonna wave until it follows through the left hand. So from 6 and 7, 80 and 9. And then after that, your body is gonna follow this wave down to here. And that's the 1 for the end of the piece. So you're gonna go 80 and a 1. And then once you're here, you're just gonna tense up again to open up. And this is the last move. You're gonna go 80 and a 1. And then you're done. Nice. All right, so just to review that, pretty easy end of the section. You're gonna go from the third section, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 80, and a 1. And I know the 6 and 7, you're gonna pause for a bit because it's 6 and 7, and don't do anything in the and. So 6 and 7, and 80, and a 1. Nice. All right, so let's tie that from the start of this fourth section and then from the beginning. So again, from here, from 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 80, and a 1. Nice. And then when I'm sinking, just remember, I did this for the first bases in the first section, but my knees are also turning in again. All right, let's tie that to the end of the second section, which is the 60 and a 7 and an 8. All right, so we just did this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 60 and a 7 and an 8 and a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 80, and a 1. Nice. All right, let's tie that to the very beginning of the piece. Let's go. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 60, and a 7, and an 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 80, and a 1. All right. Oh my God. Let's try it with music. Wait, actually, let's make that faster from the beginning. Let's just make it a little bit faster to tempo. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, bass, bass, bass. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and bass, bass, bass. 3, and 4, and 5, 60, and a 7, and an 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 80, and a 1. Oh my God.
Cut the color pearl and no silhouette embedded in my whole aesthetic. Vintage, two-seater, Fendi, white beater, Balenci, price Jesus. Pull over the whip, no reefer. Baby, keep me up, no key one. Got a lot of hoes, don't need them. Baby, give me back my reason. Baby, give me back my reason. And maybe over time we can learn to up the color pearl and your silhouette embedded in my whole aesthetic. Vintage, two-seater, Fendi, white beater, Balenci, price Jesus. Pull over the whip, no reefer. Baby, keep me up, no key one. Got a lot of hoes, don't need them. Baby, give me back my reason. Baby, give me back my reason. And maybe over time we can learn to make it in a lifetime.
Okay, well, I think that's all for me today. Thank you for taking my piece. Don't forget that you can always just rewind, pause, play, slow-mo on YouTube if that works for you. Don't forget to also drink water, because that's important. But yeah, thank you for taking my piece. Don't forget to tag me if you do learn this piece. I'd love to see it. And hope that you guys had a great Thanksgiving and happy holidays. Bye.